How does it feel to be white right now, Bert? How does it feel to be white?
It felt even better than night of the election because I was like, either way this goes, I win.
Round here, if it smell funny, onions getting peeled. Round here, if it smell funny, get your onion peeled. Round here.
Hey, it's me. Guess what, man? Nobody want to work with me. I ain't got no co-host. I ain't got no goddamn guests. I got a new studio with a DR in the back. That's the thing that matters the most. Y'all see the DR. Y'all see stepping the game up. Boom, boom, DR. Some people try to say that logo means dick rider. Wrong. That's not what it means. It means Donnell Rawlings. In the Donnell Rawlings show, I have said this from the beginning. I had reservations about doing the podcast because I said I hate calling people to be guests. I don't want to call in favors or whatever. And since then, I've done some stuff where, guess what? I've had guests. I've had favors. This show has had the likes of Dr. Umar, the non-bunny hopper. Shout out to him and whatever that means. I've had Teddy Swims on here. I've had call-ins from Charlemagne, the punk-ass god. Charlemagne, nigga, get his eyebrows arched. People been asking me for years. First off, I want to say this. I'm the most interviewed guest on The Breakfast Club. I think I probably got a total of like 20 interviews and counting. I've been doing that show since its inception about 10 years ago. And to this day, wherever I go, people are asked, and when I say people, I mean you motherfuckers. You can't see me right now, but I know you, the comment motherfuckers, ask me, is the beef with you and The Breakfast Club, particularly Charlemagne, is it real? I like to say, is wrestling real? Some people think it is. Some people think it's not. But one thing, it is entertaining. To that, I want to say, damn, how do you say this without being? Fuck The Breakfast Club. The Booty Bandits. I called it the Booty Bandits. And to answer your question, is it real? Or have you and Charlemagne had beef? We have had real beef, major beef. And this is going to sound very petty, what I'm about to say. Also, you guys listening, you have to realize that I'm responsible for some of the biggest memes that come out of that show. I don't even know if I can say this, and y'all going to laugh at me.
I'm not going to laugh at you.
I promise you we're not going to laugh.
Mm-mm.
When I grew up, right, and I remember.
No, I'm not laughing at you.
That's so foul, man.
That's just the way you started, man. Your voice cracking for no reason.
The man said he's having a problem.
I'm serious.
There is not a joke on the internet or whatever when people don't punctuate laughter with me and Charlemagne talking about DJ Envy and flipping New Jersey. And that was a situation where I was upset about the way they were treating me. And I said, enough is enough. And I did. And this is what I want to tell you kids right now. Don't get bullied. Sometimes you have to fight back. And in this case, this particular case, I had enough. And it ended with this.
Nick, I want you to put this picture in here, right? You see this picture?
Oh,
Donnell in between Diddy legs on a yacht.
That was
Listen,
daytime.
no.
That was daytime.
Listen, you know about that big
Let me
deal.
explain. That was a day party.
But you ain't had to be between his legs.
But listen,
you
just
between
gotta
his
know.
legs.
You gotta know. I was between his legs. R. Kelly flew you in.
Oh, shit.
Wait. No, get it close up.
Shit.
Get it close up.
Shit.
Yo, you've been trafficked. You've been trafficked, son. You ain't been trafficked. You ain't been trafficked. I'm just saying, you ain't been trafficked.
You victim blaming.
All right, I went to a Diddy party. Did you get trafficked or not?
I'm victim blaming.
Have you been groomed since Desert Storm? Have you been groomed? All right, understand this. When I did that, the internet, I won't say it was new, but it was like I wasn't too familiar with stuff. I didn't really understand the power of needing views. I didn't understand the power of getting clicks. And that video went viral. Someone said, this is how black people laugh. It went viral. And I'm going to tell y'all, my biggest beef with Charlemagne, the devil, was that he knew that goddamn video was viral. He knew on his page, I ain't trying to be petty, but on his page, I think that shit hit like 500,000 views or whatever. And I know some of y'all notice the importance of when you trying to have a social media presence, a presence on all platforms. The most important thing you have to do when something goes viral and it's popping, you gotta add a nigga. What my beef is with Charlemagne? He didn't at me. Some people like, you can't take an ad personal. Yes, that ad could have blew my page up and he didn't at me. So you want to know what my beef is with Charlemagne the devil is the motherfucker don't know when to at somebody. That's it. And not only that, and this is what I learned in regrouping this podcast, I asked this motherfucker once. I did a video. I said, could you post this for me? He ignored me. I said, could you post it for me? He ignored me. And then the motherfucker hit me with something that resonated. And this is important for you guys listening right now. He said, build your own ark and they will follow. That was a tough thing to take from someone that you had worked with for years on Guy Code, someone that you consider to be your friend. Because at the end of the day, I needed him to do me a favor. But he gave me a jewel. Build your ark and they will follow. That's what I'm doing with the Donnell Rawlings show. I will be committed to doing this show every week. In some cases, I may have a guest. Some cases, I might not have a guest. And sometimes it'll be certain shit that I just want to get off my chest. And at the beginning of my relationship with the Breakfast Club, you know, they didn't think it was disrespectful because they booty bandits. You know what a booty bandit is? A booty bandit is someone that lotion their ass. And everybody know real niggas don't lotion their ass. Fuck that. You do that, you get a Diddy situation, you use lotion, next thing you want baby oil. Niggas don't, real motherfuckers only lotion the visible parts of their body. Hands, face, and that's it. A real nigga, when 2 years later, when he get naked, his whole body's supposed to be ashy. No shiny cheeks. And both Charlemagne and Envy, more than likely, lotion their ass. And they thought that type of comedy, another example of the disrespect that I got from this punk-ass show. I came in here one day, and they had an ass.
Smack it again.
An ass. They had a whole ass. They didn't think that I was not supposed to be upset about that. They had an old ass. You got too many white friends in your life. Son. You got too many white friends in your life. When you was dark skinned, you would have never did this shit, son. A whole old ass. Pop. Slap the ass out, grow up, stop playing games with me. Another time, this niggas just walked off the show and left. So is there beef there? Yes, it is. Don't fuck with the booty bandits. I don't. Never trust a man that gets his eyebrows done. Never trust a man that I don't know, maybe you can trust him a little bit. But if you using products on your face and you got little creams and you doing like this on your eyebrows, that man's not to be trusted. Shout out to August Alsina. You sent me your skincare products and they work great, but I'm just trying to be gangster right now. Never trust that man. This week is the first week of me doing a podcast with the results of Donald Trump will be our next president. And it's been a very interesting conversation for so many reasons. You got the left, you got the right, then you got the motherfuckers in the middle, then you got the right, then you got the left. And to be quite honest, man, I don't give a fuck. I was prepared for the outcome whichever way it went. This is a tough thing for me to talk about, is because we are in a world right now that people will have issues on what you choose to be your political beliefs. To which I think that is very unfair because me personally, I have friends on both sides. And one thing about these people on both sides, they all are willing to pay and come see me perform. So where do I draw the line on who I want to be upset with and why I want to be upset with them? I have friends that are very outspoken on who they wanted to win, why they wanted them to win. I know on the Republican side, you got, I call these two people. You got Trump supporters, and you got Trumpers. And the supporters are the ones that put him in office. The supporters are the ones that weren't vocal and spoke outwardly about who they were going to vote for. The supporters are the ones that said, yeah, let's go Kamala. But then when they went in the booth, fingers was like, the supporters are ones that say, these are some of the policies that he wants to do to help small business and to help veterans. Supporters are the ones that say, I'm in a certain tax bracket, and of course, if I could save money and I could get some breaks because of the hard work that I've done to get here and let the government not take all the money, those are supporters. Then you have what I call the Trumpers. Trumpers usually, a lot of them, sometimes they have problems with meth. Some of them don't have too much dental hygiene. Some of those guys have like 2 pairs of shoes, the good shoes and the work shoes. And there's nothing wrong with having 2 pairs of shoes. But some of these people are really, really ignorant. To believe that everything that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth is truth, it can be argued, those are the Trumpers. And those are the people that I really don't like. You know the ones. I tell you, I just like things that he just say it like it is. And that's what we need, truth. And those stupid, ignorant people really upset me. There is going to be a lot of change. The phrase is, make America great again. Whenever I bring that up to some of my friends, the first thing they say was, when was America great? I don't understand why people so fucked up with America. I don't care what you say. What are your political views or whatever? America is and will continue to be the land of opportunity. America is one of the only countries that if you have the work ethics and you a go hard motherfucker, you can get results and you can be successful here. I'm an example of it. I'm an example of a guy that has no college education, not formally trained in anything. The only thing I was formally trained in was to be a police officer in the Air Force. I was a cop. I had no ambition, no thought, no dreams of being in entertainment. But the minute that I caught on to it, I knew that with the right focus and hard work, I could make this work for me. And you're sitting here listening or watching a guy that's been in the business for over 32 years, 3 generations, and continues to push it, continues to evolve, and continues to want to be great. And you can be great here. How many stories you have of immigrants? I swear, who swims to another country to work for minimum wage? Niggas swim here. You know the guys, the guy here, the Home Depot motherfucker. Can't call them Home Depots, but you know what I mean. You need the labor. You need the labor. You know the ones that speak a little bit English, and they do ESL charades. How do you say it? They don't even know. How do you? It is the guy here. You know the motherfuckers I'm talking about. You can do it in America. So at some point, America was great, or you can choose to make it great. And there is no place in life, I don't care, and I'm going to say this, the real shit I'm going to say, there is no place in life for excuses. Someone told me years ago, Donnell, you got 2 excuses, a good excuse and a bad excuse. At the end of the day, it's still an excuse. You can have, I could have a show Friday night. Someone in my family, something could happen, tragic or something, on Monday. And I could easily call a promoter and say, you know what, I'm having a little rough time right now. I'm not going to be able to make it. I apologize. And that's a great excuse, but it's still an excuse. I think a lot of people make excuses for their fortune, excuses for where they are in life, don't want to take accountability and say enough is enough. This is what I'm going to do to better myself. This is what I'm going to do to be a better citizen. This is what I'm going to do to be a better human. This is what I'm going to do to be a better father. People don't want to take the responsibility of saying, I have to take charge of my life in the direction where I'm going. Lazy. When do we get to the point where we say, I want to make some type of change in my life? Chaz Palminteri from the Bronx, I interviewed him on a podcast before. He said, you're never going to have change in life unless you change something in your life. You have to be willing to change something in your life if you want change. You can't expect change if you're going to keep doing the same thing. That goes with anything in relationships. You can't expect to be constantly or not be in a toxic relationship when you keep doing toxic shit. I'm guilty of that shit. And I think that once we start owning up and saying, like that song, Taylor Swift, it's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. When are you going to do that? At the end of the day, when do you look in the mirror and you say to yourself, I want to be something different and I want to do something different? And it's not until you decide to do that did you ever have any change in your life. And I know that I'm all over the place with this conversation. And I know I started with the part about politics. And the point that I was trying to make is, can you be friends or have an association with someone that doesn't think exactly like you? I asked that question on my IG, and people went on and on and on. Even after Donald Trump was elected, I heard some entertainers, which I thought is like sabotage, saying, if you voted for Donald Trump, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. That's fucking crazy. I've met a person maybe 5 years ago that has always comes up in topic discussion, usually with something negative, usually with someone saying that this person is racist or their views are like out of control. And I met this person and built, if you want to say, a friendship with him. I think it's a friendship with a mutual respect for each other. Where that comes from, kind of hard to tell, but Kid Rock. This is Kid Rock election reaction. This is Kid Rock, how he reacted as Kid Rock. Drop the mic. Fuck y'all. American badass. This is the person that I got to know.
First off, let
Bob
me convey
Rich.
to my family, friends, and supporters that now is not the time to gloat. We must remember that most of our left-leaning friends are good people who want the same things in life as we do, but simply think differently on how to get there. It is now time to be the bigger man, to extend an olive.
All right. I don't know if I'm going to get a copyright strike. This podcast not making no money, so it is what it is. The point of this, and my story, my relationship, no matter what you think about a person, I met Kid Rock in Yellow Springs, Ohio, at a very, I consider, tough time in his life. He was under the gun for some crazy remarks he may have said, but at the end of the day, nobody was fucking with him. Nobody was fucking with him but the people that fucked with him. And then one of our guys on the team was a friend of his, and he invited Kid Rock to Yellow Springs, Ohio. This is when we were doing the outdoor cornfield shows, right? And you would think that Kid Rock is a complete legend in the Midwest. Those guys, where y'all gonna go? Them, they love him. Black people was introduced to Kid Rock as a rapper and embraced him from Detroit. Rags to riches story, if you want to say. And I had an opportunity to meet him this particular summer when everybody, I don't want to take a picture around him. I don't want to be around him because what people are going to think and who he is. I think I was probably one of the only people that embraced him, had a conversation with him. In fact, he was at the show and I encouraged him to go on stage, and he hadn't performed in a while. And he did an a cappella, if you want to say, just him and a guitar. And he was singing his song. And of course, there were a lot of fans of his that appreciated it. There were some people like, oh my God, I can't believe this guy's on stage. Had a great conversation with him. I'm pretty sure he was cool with the fact that I had no problem having a conversation with him. I didn't judge him. And this is something that this is one of the reasons why I love this area of Ohio. It's the peace, it's the calm. And some years ago, I really fell in love with the tranquility of what the river can do mentally. So Kid Rock, Bobby, was at a point where nobody wanted to fuck with him. And I remember this. We were floating down the river. I was smoking a joint. He was smoking a joint. And all you hear was like, it was peace. It was calm. It was quiet. And he looked over me in his maggery face, and he said, man, floating down this river feels like I just had 12 hours of anger management. Thank you, bro. And I was like, I didn't do it. The river did it. But I'm having a conversation, not with Kid Rock or with Bobby. Went down the river. We pulled over. We had a little barbecue. Dude was flipping burgers. Fucking cool dude. We built a friendship. He was a fan of mine from Chappelle's show. In fact, he saw me I think I was in Nashville. He saw me just erupt, just fucking destroy a room. And this motherfucker tried to give me advice on how I can make my show better. And he was like, I'm a producer too. He did a show. Let's see. He did a show in Nashville. It was Kid Rock. Some type of comedy festival. And he wanted me to be on the show. And of course, I had reservations first about it because people think he's racist. Let me show y'all the intro that he suggested.
I don't know a lot, but I know production better than anybody on the face of this fucking planet. And your intro should be like this. The house lights should come down.
Who asked you?
And it should be a voiceover.
Okay.
Complete black and white. Ladies and gentlemen, could we have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen,
I know
please,
you
we
know
need
black.
your undivided attention. Everyone gets quiet. You're like, the next individual coming to the stage has never won a Grammy. He's never had notoriety for shit, this, that, and the other. Come up with some bullshit, this, that, and the other.
Don't
Because
disrespect
it's
me
become
like
clear that he does not give one fuck. People, will you please
Fuck! I
welcome
like
to the
that
stage Mr. Donnell Rawlings. Then you come out in your suit with some smoke machine behind you, and the door closes, and you walk the stage singing.
Oh!
Take your time. Boom, 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 boom.
Ow! I know I'm gonna get a strike.
Money, you're welcome.
Can you be friends with a person that gives you advice, gives you a good idea? Can you have a relationship with someone that necessarily people don't fucking like? And I'll tell you another story. This is where I think Kid Rock is, and I might be wrong. This is where I think Donald Trump is. I might be wrong. I think certain people are provocateurs. They know how to push your buttons. They know how to get people excited, and they know how to get results. Do I think... This is my honest, and people, whatever you fuck you, do I think that Donald Trump is the Donald Trump that everybody makes him out to be? I don't. What I do think is that when he first ran, I think that it was a number game. Okay, you could be nice about this, you could be nice about that, but these are the things that people react to, and this was going to get him to the polls. I think he knows how to win. I think Kid Rock, two different people, Kid Rock and Bobby. Kid Rock is the motherfucking American badass, fuck you, not my president, all that type of shit. He hunting. I tried to get him on the show today, the motherfucker hunting. I know that. They don't know this another side. And the other side, I witnessed when I did his comedy show some years ago. 7 people on the bill. I'm the only black guy. 6 white comics and some credible names on the show before me. In this room, there is not an independent, there is not a Democrat, there's not a she, he, they, or us. It is Crackerville. Poly, white, all. Red, white, and blue. God bless America. I'm proud to be an American. Well, at least I know I'm free. It's that. It's Budweiser. It is trailers, hitches. It's horsehair on muddy boots. It is 2 front teeth out. God bless America. It is fucking big-ass, white, fake-ass titties. It is America. And I was the last person on that show. You know what? Now that I think about it, I was on the back of the bus. I was on the back of the bus. And my point is, didn't touch politics. I went up there and I did what my job as a comedian is to have fun. My job, as my good friend Dave Chappelle said, our job is to make fun of the things that are troubling the world. Took that upon myself, and I destroyed this show. Standing ovation. You would think I was speaking at a Trump rally. Standing ovation at the end of it. I remember Bobby, a.k.a. Kid Rock, was behind the stage, and he looked at me. He said, man, I think we might have just brought America back together. To which I said, and don't divide them, motherfucker. Simple. Can we all get along? I don't know if it's possible. I had a show the other day, and it was a white guy. Looked like he was a Kid Rock protege. He was in the front row laughing at every fucking joke I did until I mentioned Donald Trump's name. And once I mentioned that, I saw the anger in his eyes about what he thought I was going to say or the fact that I even mentioned his name. And I told him, I said, yo, stay with me. I'm having this conversation with my audience to get an understanding of how people feel about certain stuff. And this I really believe, we would never get a true understanding of each other, what our needs are, until we are able to sit down, have a conversation without being angry, have an honest conversation, and respect each other's views. You don't have to be mad at shit. I'm going to call a white man. He always calls me.
What's up?
What's up, white man?
I'm in Australia.
I don't give a fuck where you at, man. I need to talk to you. You won. How do you feel now? And you are being recorded now. How do you feel? How proud are you? How proud are you of yourself? How proud
First
are you
of all,
yourself?
all these celebrities said, if he wins, I'm leaving the country, God damn it. I'm out of here. And the day that he won, I actually did leave. I'm in Australia until the end of the month, bitch.
You did it. But you that's your man.
He
right?
called me. He called me the day that we knew it. Yeah.
Yo. All right. This is what I'm trying to say. Andrew. What I'm trying to say is, I got cracker friends like you, right? I don't want to lose you guys, right? There's yous, there's the Hinchcliffs, there's the Rogans, there's the white boy crew. I don't want to lose them, but I don't know what to do because I don't want to lose.
Well,
my
let me make a few
fucking
phone calls to see if you could stick around. I mean, to be honest with you, there's a mass deportation.
What do you mean stick around? Oh,
Donald said there's a mass deportation. It's not just. It's going to be everybody.
Who's going?
Your name was on one list. It wasn't multiple, but one list. Your name was on. It was bad. I'm so sorry, dog.
What does this do? What do we do? What does this do? What does it do to our friendship, Andrew? Because I don't really fuck with you, but
well, listen.
Do now?
No, you're going to be allowed to WhatsApp me. You can't text me or call me. But Donald said you can WhatsApp. The blacks are allowed to WhatsApp.
Why you keep calling him by his first name, man? Why you keep
under the new regime?
Like,
because my D-Day dog is he just under the new regime. That's what he wants. And we got to do what he wants to do, man. Welcome to the new world. This is it.
What about the she's, the he's, the theys, and the thuses and them? What are they going to do now? They're getting kicked out too? She's and they, because what he said, he's going to pass a law where the only thing that people identify was male and female. Where are the
to the Falkland Islands? Look it up. He's sending all of them to the Falkland Islands. I shouldn't be telling all this kind of shit, but they're all going to the Falkland Islands.
The theys? She's and theys.
All to the Falkland Islands in the middle of the ocean. It's wild as shit. It's wild as shit. But I can't believe I'm leaking this kind of shit.
Fuck, man. You motherfuckers won.
Oh, fuck. Do you hear that?
Bruh.
Do you hear that beeping?
I went to sleep.
Do you hear that beeping? He's tapping my shit. Shit, I gotta go. He's tapping my shit. He's tapping my shit. I gotta go.
No, okay.
Fuck.
One quick question. One quick question before you. Can we all get along to understand each other to make this make America great again?
Fuck. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
How?
If you just get in line and obey the rules that Big D says.
Why your voice is fucked up. You said that like if you black people just get your ass over in that line. No, I didn't like the tone of that. I'm going to try to maintain. I got a couple more calls to make. I'm calling Kid Rock. I'm calling Tony Hinchcliffe. I'm calling Bert. I'm calling everybody. I need some answers, man, because I don't want to say fuck y'all because I fuck with y'all, but I don't know what to do.
Well, let me tell you something.
I don't know what to do.
Let me talk to him and I'll report back to you.
What about your Chinese? What about your Chinese friend?
He's already gone. They put him back in China. He's already there. He's locked up in China right now. He's locked up.
You know what? You know who I'm talking about. Right?
Robert E. Lee. He had to adopt his original name.
And another thing, this is why I know that you have some racist undertones. And the reason why, no, I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, I'm gonna whisper it because he's not Chinese.
Yes, he is.
He's fucking
please.
Korean. No, he's not.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
He Chinese-y looking. He looked Chinese-y. But
He's Chinese, bud. He's Chinese, and that's the end of it. He's Chinese. And let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If you want to live and you want to stay in the United States, you'll follow all the rules that I'm about to text you. Okay?
Oh, God. I'm afraid.
I'm going to text him right now. Goodbye.
I'm going to call your Chinese friends
All right,
over
goodbye.
in Korea. Thank you for nothing. Stay white power. Stay white, motherfucker. Bye. Text me it. Shit, just one white guy lost one white friend. Fuck. Let's see another white friend. Let's see. Calling my white friends to see. They don't answer. This motherfucker.
Hey, what's up? You there?
Hey, Bert.
Yeah, what's up?
Yes, can you hear me? I know you're gloating. This is a good week for you, right? And what I'm doing now, this is a great week for you. I know you've been on a binge for like last week. You've probably been walking around with a fucking red, white, and blue thong and all that. What I'm doing is I'm calling all of my Caucasian friends, and I know you're a Caucasian friend because you're listed as Caucasian, right? How? How does it feel to be white right now, Bert? How does it feel to be white?
It felt even better than night of the election because I was like, either way this goes, I win.
You win. But I don't know what to do because apparently I am not supposed to be friends with people that support a certain party. And I don't agree with that. I struggle with going on Tony Hinchcliffe's, and I talked to you about it, and I didn't listen. You said, Donnell, it's a fucking funny joke. But I got caught up in the whole political side of it, and I think I made the wrong call in regard to doing something.
Did it?
I feel bad about
did
that.
Did that episode air? Oh shit!
I didn't do it. And the reason why I didn't do it, first off, I wasn't an announced guest. I was going to surprise and do the walk-off thing, whatever, right? I wasn't on that. And, Hinchcliffe is a good friend of mine. And I even talked to him. I said, man, I just feel like what we wanted to do on the comedic side, the climate right now is going to feel like something to do with politics.
Yeah. I think you're right. It's crazy that everyone's podcast went political right before the fucking election. Like Joe, Theo, Schultz, everyone.
Yeah. Everybody did. But I look at you, whatever your political views is, Bert, I don't really give a fuck. I just know you as a friend for years and everything. But I know you're a white man, right? In your world, did all of y'all get together, like say, meet me outside, go in the garage, and got away from the other friends? and then whisper to each other like, "We fucking did it!"
We have a group text. It's a white guy group text.
Right. Andrew said that he moved out of the country. He called Bobby Lee. He called him a Chinese dude. He's clearly Korean. And Andrew said he was going to send me a list of things for me as a black man, how I can survive in this world. Is there a list out there like the do's and the don'ts that now?
You definitely got to get a white chick. I mean, that's number one. Get a white chick. You need a white chick ASAP.
Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Okay, come on. You know. Fuck that. Dr. Umar said, "But I've been hopping for years." And I think love has no color, Bert. Okay, until you bring them home to your parents, it's different then.
Where are you at right now,
Bert? Do you?
Okay.
I'm in Ohio. I'm doing my podcast, and I talked to Andrew, and I know. Do you think? This is a question I'm asking: is that can you still be cool with somebody that doesn't share your political views?
Are you serious? Of course.
No, Bert. I'm 100. I mean, I've seen some celebrities and some people that straight up. This is what I don't understand it. They're straight up saying, if you voted for Trump or if you supported Trump, I can't fuck with you. I've heard that out of people's mouths. I've seen it on posts, which I think is crazy.
No, dude. People have wild, crazy political views. I don't have any fucking political views.
Right.
I got offered to go to the Republican National Convention this year, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'll go. Fuck, dude, I'd have Kim Jong-un on my podcast if I could. I don't give a shit. I'm trying to get Putin.
I know you don't. God
yeah.
Damn, son. No, I gotta say, if you got that connection, I would have to honestly say, I can't fuck with you.
If I can do a something's burning, me, you, and Putin, and I make goulash. Are you in?
Fucking up. God damn. Oh, they gonna call me a sellout. Say I'm bringing hot sauce.
I'll bring
some hot sauce. I'll bring the hot sauce and make it a little bit more flavor.
All right.
All right. But I wanted to call you because you call me sometime to represent for black people, and I wanted to know, how does it feel to be a white man in America?
Dude, it's always great to be white. I mean, just to look in the mirror and know that you started with...
Oh, fucking bye, man. What? Bert, bye. No more friends. Fuck that. I'm losing white friends by the day. Talk to you later. Bye, Bert. God damn. God damn. 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 I don't want to call nobody else white. They keep on being extra white. Miles, give me a white person. Fuck, this nigga ain't got no white people. Shit. Sick of him. I haven't talked to him in so long, he probably won't pick this up. This is Mr. Abracadabra himself.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone.
Disrespectful motherfucker don't pick up my call. What the fuck you think? It's gonna be a very interesting next 4 years. Hope you got your insulin stored up. Hope you got your finances in check. I'm not gonna be mad for 4 years. I'm gonna figure out a way to continue to make things happen and do the best for my family. We have to deal or accept the outcome. Whether you know it, whether you like it or not, America has spoken. Now, what do we do now? I don't have the answer. Maybe you have the answer. But whatever it is, you have to make decisions and move in a way that it benefits you and your family. God bless America.
Round here, if it smell funny, onions getting peeled. Round here, if it smell funny, get your onion peeled. Round here. You know we supposed to get